sa brigada eskwela, halina't magkaisa.
Ang kabataan ay daan sa tagumpay upang umangat-angat ang ating buhay. Edukasyon, bigyan natin ng kulay para ang bayan di tuluyang mapilay.
Matatag na bayan, mulat na paaralan, kalidad na edukasyon para sa kabataan. Magpupulong tayo sa brigada eskwela, tara na't magkaisa at kampihin natin ang tanging pag-asa, pagtulong sa isa't isa. Magpupulong tayo sa brigada eskwela, tara na't magkaisa at kampihin natin ang tanging pag-asa, pagtulong sa isa't isa. Oh, 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 oh,
Tara na,
oh, 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 kabayanihan. Oh, 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 panatilihin. Oh, 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 para sa kabataan. Halina sa brigada eskwela, halina't magkaisa.
Right, good morning to our participants to this live webinar, our second session entitled MS PowerPoint for Instructional Delivery. I hope everyone is sitting comfortably because we have a very interesting topic to cover for this particular session. Before I move on, allow me to say hello to the teaching and non-teaching staff of the Lar National High School, with a tagline, ensuring quality education, affirming excellence, especially to their school head, Dr. Marlon Hala. Also, hello to Sir Roger Maante of Clarin District. And I also like to take this opportunity to say hello to my colleagues in San Agustin National High School, Sagbayan District, especially to my besties, Liza Abejaron, Perlita Inad, Rosita Tapayan, Annalisa Hinez, Jeremy Bulawan, Sweden Lanhe, and to my other colleagues. By the way, before I move on, allow me to clarify that we are not sending out attendance sheets, no, to the field because the assessment in itself is already an attendance. Please be careful with filling out information to forms because of course you will be required to input some personal details, and it may be kuan no murag hadlok siya kung dunay murag, I'm not saying that naay nagpadagan og kuan, but mag-amping lang ta, because we by inputting our information we are divulging our personal credentials, and it may be subject to possible phishing or other ICT related nga mga abuse. Also, hi to Veronica Lucenio and Riza Quijano of Handayan Sur Primary School. So, without much ado, I know that everyone's pretty much excited. But before we move on, though, let us first have the opening prayer. So, this point may request everyone to please bow down your heads and ask for God's blessing. Let us put ourselves in the holy presence of the Lord. Dear God, thank you for all the blessings you have bestowed upon us. We are truly grateful for them. Thank you for allowing us to meet today to meet and share our knowledge and time with one another in this webinar. May you extend your divine wisdom to our speaker so that he would be able to impart effectively his God-given knowledge to all of us. May he be blessed as he continues to bring his expertise to people who need them. Bless the participants as well so that they would be able to glean the vital information from this activity. May you bestow your blessings after this webinar so that we may go out and spread what we learn in the spirit of your love and generosity. May we realize that this activity should glorify your name. Amen. Once again, good morning and welcome to the session 2 of our webinar series entitled MS PowerPoint for Instructional Delivery. So before we move on, again, I'd like to emphasize that these are the schedules that we have set for the part 1 series of our SDO Bohol-Contextualized webinars. So for those who were asking as to if there was a session last July 3rd, we didn't, because the topic was embedded in session 1, the education and the new normal. And today we'll have the MS PowerPoint for instructional delivery. And on Wednesday, we'll have the mobile application development, module making. We'll have Facebook as a virtual classroom on July 10th and Google Classroom as a virtual classroom on July 13th, and a 2-day webinar for MS Teams as a virtual classroom. Now, I'd like to make use of this opportunity to answer queries about the digital certificates. As much as I would like to address each one of you, but there's just about 13,000 or more, and I cannot really address each of them one by one. This is the reason why I've been posting updates such as the FAQs so that they will be able to take a look on the possible remedy that they can go ahead and consider for them to be able to claim their certificates. Now, if you could recall when you tried to answer the assessment, it was asking actually for 3 emails: email address, email, and confirmed email. Now, it doesn't mean that you have to provide 3 different emails actually. Supposedly, you're just to enter 1 email address. The reason why it was asked that way is for you to really verify and make sure that it is the right email, because we have been getting some issues of email bounce back. No, daghang mga katong nag-send ko invite, I've been receiving a lot of bounce back dahil kay mabalik na not found, not existing. There's a reason why gituyo na siya nga katulo so that ma-make sure gyud no sa user nga sakto na ang iyang na-input. Now, considering that you have inputted 3 times, what I did is I made use of the confirm email, no? So kung unsay imong gi-type sa confirm email, mauto ang imuhang account na sa CertGen nga application katong gigamit nato for accessing the certificates. Now, in the event that you have misspelled, example, this one, I misspelled instead of .gov.ph, ako na-type kay .oh, that would mean nga even if ang akong email address diri sakto, pero sa confirm email kay dili sakto, dili na jud ko makasulod sa CertGen kung kining sakto akong input. So kung unsay naa sa confirm email, maunay dapat niyo i-access. Now, as much as we would like to check each of the entries, no, to check if sakto bang spelling or anything, we just could not do that because we're just 8 and we are also in the task force, and we're also handling different trainings online. So as much as possible, kung unsay gi-input sa user, mo na ginaamong basihan, but we cannot even check if sakto ba na PH ba or OH. Kung unsa gyud niya magi-type diha dapita, mauna ang among gi-submit sa CertGen. So what I would suggest, so again, CertGen accounts are based on the information inputted in the confirm email field. So katong uban nga napaselect issue nga not found, kung ingon itag not found, pasabot ana sayo ang email address nga nasa mo system. So please, unsay first remedy, you check your confirmation email, di ba? Pag take niyo sa assessment, kaya naman siya gisend sa inyong email. So check your email accounts and look for the confirmation from Google to the assessment that you took. You should be able to see in there the answers to the question as well as the information on the personal. So please look for confirm email. Kung unsay nakasuwat sa confirm email field nga na-send sa imuhang email address as confirmation for taking the assessment, maunay inyong gamiton sa pag-login sa CertGen. As of the moment, we are not allowing manggod changes, no, to the system on the personal details because we are afraid that some may abuse it and just change their name so that they can generate the certificate of another person. So that's the reason why no modification of personal information yet. We will stick to what has been inputted in the assessment form. So, unsa man akong suggestion for the next assessment right after this session, I suggest nga kuan kanang ato yung tarungon og tan-aw kung sakto bang spelling. Anyway, you don't have to worry because for session 2, usa na lang jud ka email field ang among git mangayo para ma-avoid ni siya nga issue. Now, the next solution is in the event nga gi-check na nimo imong email nya paghuman kay wala gihapon. By the way, ang kanang naa sa CertGen karon are all those accounts nga gihimo as of Saturday. So kung ni-take us exam Sunday, ayo sa pag-expect nga ma-access na siya because as I mentioned on the post, please give us 3 days to process it. Because Google Forms is a separate infrastructure or platform with that of CertGen. Google Forms is with Google, CertGen is with the task force. So we would need to migrate the data pa from Google Forms to CertGen. But in the event nga dili gyud nimo makita, no, not found gyud siya bisag kuana, which I doubt nga pwede nga mahitabo, but I would suggest nga you access this URL. It's actually posted in our Facebook page as well, tinyurl.com/boh CertGen issues, so that we'll be able to process that for you. Even the ICT Mindanao, no, who's just having 9,000 participants are having issues with certificates. How much more for SDO Bohol? We're just 8 people in the task force. And then, kuan, kanang 13,000-14,000 viewer participants. So, mo na nga, kung doon natin kakulian, kanang, pasensyahe lang po, but we're doing our best to provide you remedies, no, for the issues that you might be encountering. So again, kung dili pa ma-address ang inyong concern, through the use of solution 1, make use of solution 2, and that is to access tinyurl.com/boh CertGen issues, and please allow us to work on it 3 days from date of receipt. Now, going forward, we will only be asking for the email one. So please make sure, and this is including your name, ha? Kaya na po yung nag-raise nga, incorrect daw ang name. We didn't change your name. Kung unsa gyud to inyong gi-input, mao gyud to siya. So just follow lang the samples because I've added some samples on how to write your name and make sure it's correct because for session 2 going forward, we will no longer allow name corrections. Okay, now let's move on. So money related to name correction. Please, kay para inyong certificate ba to, kay capital tanan niya sakto po, please follow the format. Your name should be capital on the full name field. And then please include your middle initial para kumplito sad siya. Okay, lisod po ning certificate nga why middle initial kay naaro ba yung mga names na same no or similar. So please just follow the instruction there para inyong certificate kay sakto. So important, take the assessments seriously and only take them when you are already ready, okay? As it can only be taken once this time. So wala na tayo repeat. Sa session 1, i-allow na tayo repeat kay murag bag-o pa. But on the session 2, we will no longer allow the repeat. But we drag down the passing score. So stick to sa DepEd kay di ba sa DepEd kung makakuha kag 60%, that's already equivalent to 75. So we pull down the passing score to 6. So if your score is 6 out of the 10 items, pasar ka na. And if kung pasar ka, of course, you're qualified to get your certificates. So ako nung hangyo is that do not be trigger happy in answering the assessment. Kuan lang, kanang make the most of your time. Kung naglibog mo sa live presentation, you can go ahead and review or replay the video so that you can go ahead and understand the concept and the mechanisms of the topic before you take the exam. Anyway, the exam or the assessment would expire more than 24 hours. So you have kuan a long way to go pa, no? Dako pa kag time. You have enough time to answer. And again, for session 2 onwards, name corrections are no longer allowed. Now for the specific, by the way, if you could notice on your certificates, there is actually a barcode. Now, if you have a phone with a QR code reader, not really barcode, but QR code reader, if you would scan it, it would actually bring you to the certificate verifier. So, unsa may mahitabuan ni, you just have to input the number specified on your QR code, na may number sa QR code kanang puwa. You just have to copy that and paste that or encode the numbers ana nga verifier page. And then what's going to happen is that the system would validate if the certificate is actually authentic, basta hindi modify bitaw. So there, that's the mechanism that we use para ma-verify ang authenticity sa certificate nga gi-present sa mga teachers. Now I'm going to go ahead and cover the session 2 specifics. The session again is live stream in the official YouTube channel of Task Force ICT platforms and will be replayed in the Facebook page tonight at 7 p.m. And for questions, participants may write their questions or suggestions in the chat or message box, and this will be answered in the QA segment right after the presentation of the speaker. And participants, again, should stay until the end to see the assessment and evaluation link, which is a requisite to getting the e-certificate. Now, the assessment link will expire 5 p.m. of the next day. So that means it's more than 24 hours. That should give enough time or ample time for our participants to access the link and take the assessment. So ayaw lang mo ka excite og answer dayon kay basin og dili mo kaabot og 6. But anyway, the quiz are easy actually. If you will just pay attention to the presentation, you will be able to really answer these questions. Now, a participant needs to pass the assessment 6 out of 10 to claim his or her e-certificates. And e-certificates can be claimed via the CertGen application, accessible via https://bohcertgen2, 3 days after the session. So after the 3 days after the session, sorry, sa parenthesis 2, that's 3 days. So say for example, kami take sa assessment, please give us 3 days. I'm sorry, the session, please give us 3 days for the certificates to available. If ang inyong email sa una, sakto, And you will be using the same email for session 2. Inig-login nyo sa surgeon kay makita ninyo dito ang history sa inyong certificates, no? So makita, murag sa Vival ba, makita nimo imong mga certificates dito. So nakita nimo certificates sa session 1, session 2 niya. If you attend all, you'll be able to see all your certificates in one login. So just make sure lang going forward you use your correct email address already. So let's go ahead and get started. And I'm going to go ahead and introduce the resource speaker for today. Now, our resource speaker is actually a TVL coordinator of Lourdes National High School, Panglao District, and at the same time, the ICT coordinator of the Senior High School Department. And I'd like to emphasize that our speaker is the current co-chairperson of the Task Force ICT Platforms of the Upland BB as part of the SDO Bohol's Learning Continuity Plan. If I were to read all his credentials, because he was a former faculty in a higher education institution, it would take me the full day to read actually everything. And I'm pretty sure that you're all excited already for our resource speaker. So without much ado, let me introduce our speaker for today. And I'm referring to no less than Mr. Jumboy A. Valioso. Sir Jumboy?
Yes, sir. Thank you so much, sir, for the wow, grabbing introduction, sir. Sus mauwa mo sa taron, sir. Thank you so much, sir. Sir, can I share my screen now, sir?
Yeah, let me just wait. Okay. There, sir.
Okay, so maayong buntag sa tanan. Good morning, good morning, good morning. So, before I'm going to start my presentation, my topic this morning, which is about the MS PowerPoint for instructional delivery, let me have this opportunity to thank the Lourdes National High School family, my family in Panglao, the Panglao District family, and also my hometown in President Carlos P. Garcia, the district of President Carlos P. Garcia. So with their district supervisor, Sir Philip Nilson Gallo, Dr. Philip Nilson Gallo, who was also my teacher when I was in grade 6. And special mention to my teachers who made this opportunity possible for me. Nga makahuman ko sa akong pag-study ni Ate Joy Jocelyn Valioso, Ma'am Chris Buladako, Ma'am Sol Bulacan, and to the ENHS family, Agining National High School, by which alumni ko dito. And also, I would like to thank the SDU Bohol for this extra opportunity for me to be with you, to share with you this MS PowerPoint instructional for instructional delivery. So thank you so much and to all my friends for the greetings, co-teachers, and relatives. Thank you so much. So my task this morning is about the MS PowerPoint for instructional delivery. So I am going to show you, or I am going to give you first the session objectives. So what are our objectives for this morning? So at the end of this session, you are expected to print handouts in different specifications. So you can print handouts in different specifications. You can record a lesson with voiceover. You can record a do-it-yourself video using your computer screen. Save PowerPoint slides in different file formats. Okay, so, and later I am going to explain more why we need to save our PowerPoint slides in different file formats. And then appreciate the use of PowerPoint for instructional delivery. All right, so those are our session objectives for this morning. Okay, so the contents, actually, this is related to our objectives. So I have 4 topics for this morning. Okay, subtopics for in general in MS PowerPoint. So how to print handouts in different specifications. Okay, so next topic is saving. Okay, how to save our PowerPoint slides in different file formats. Third is recording a lesson, voice over using narration. So most of this, number three, 1 to 4, okay, so I am going to give a short overview and then after that, mag-live demo dayon ta. Anyway, this is recorded. So by 7 p.m., kung di na to ma-absorb tanan, I know it's difficult to absorb everything in one setting. So anyway, we still have 7 o'clock this evening. No, kaya ito ning i-replay sa mo ang task force. Okay, and also, number 4 is recording a do-it-yourself video using screen recording. So, naana ko na-introducean ani before. Okay, so I think the district ICT coordinators and the PSDSS and also the administrators of the SDU Bohol. Okay, so let me proceed. Now, let's have a glance about the SDO Bohol. The PowerPoint logos through time. So, actually, siguro basig nakurat mo that 1987 pa nagama ang PowerPoint. Okay? So, these are the logos. Wow. Can you imagine? PowerPoint siguro ug naay participant na to karon mas maguwang pa ninyo ang PowerPoint. Ba? Okay. So, these are the logo nga nag-evolve siya from this to this present. Okay, so siguro ang na-familiar na to kani, no, the 2007 or you might encounter only this 2010 to 2013 and also this and also this. So that's it. So mao ni siya mga logo ni PowerPoint. Dugayan na si PowerPoint di ay. Okay. Now, a brief history of PowerPoint. This is a presentation program created by Robert Gaskins and Dennis Austin at a software company named Forethought Incorporated in America. So, it was released on April 20, 1987, initially for Mac computers only. Originally called Presenter. That is why siguro we can use the term presentation or the presenter. Okay, so the name PowerPoint was thought up by Robert Gaskins while taking a shower because the term presenter is already copyrighted by another company in New Jersey sa America. So, mo nang gi-change nila into other term and they name it PowerPoint. And so since then, PowerPoint until now, the same name, PowerPoint gihapon at still powerful. So Microsoft acquired PowerPoint for $14 million in 3 months after it appeared. Okay, so from Mac to Microsoft. So that is the brief history of the PowerPoint. So what is the relationship with this PowerPoint to our need, no? Especially sa atuang delivery of lesson. Okay. So if we are going to revisit the presentation of Sir Fernando Inad, our very active chair, why makatupong sa energy ni Sir Gyud. And angayan na gyud ka mag-chair, Sir, because very organized gyud, and thank you for organizing this SDU Bohol ICT Task Force. Okay, so these are the learning modalities as per DepEd Order 012 Series of 2020. So, kanang gi-highlight, maunay ato ang gamiton. Okay, so face-to-face, as of the moment, wala siya gi-allow. So, the homeschooling, it's very difficult. Daghan pa na siya agian. So, by now, we have the distance learning and the blended learning. Okay. So the modular distance learning, the online distance learning, and the TV, radio-based instruction. So kami sila, with modular, okay, papel muna siya, printed. But for the online distance learning, since we have so many learning management systems available online that can cater very rich media. Okay, so I should say rich no nga types of media. Okay, we can no create our own video using PowerPoint. We can uh, modify pictures. We can edit pictures online and even using our cell phones. So in ana kadali siya. That is why the SDO Bohol ICT Task Force, no, we plan for the whatever trainings or webinars nga among ikahatag so that ma-ready ang tanang teachers for this distance learning nato karon. Okay, so distance learning and the blended learning. Okay, so ato lang gid ning i-discover karon or i-rediscover karon how are they related nganong unsa importance sa PowerPoint. How can this PowerPoint be a powerful tool for this online distance learning, especially sa TV, okay, and radio-based instruction. Okay, so let me show you this scenario before. This is our common delivery of lessons, di ba? We are using Manila papers or other printed materials, mag-print ganing tag pinadako, no, just to be pasted sa atuang blackboard so that our students can learn interactively. Now, some teachers also will use no their personal laptop to show something kay lahi ra pod no og very abstract ra gyud tanan nga magkalingaw tag describe niya, whereas kung ato nang i-say with no the visual nga materials, so mas dali siyang masabtan. And some teachers medyo wow dato na, so we'll use projector and TV. Okay, especially those no schools nga nag-invest gyud sila for TV. Okay, so kani silang tanan usually dili po siya exclusive. Kaning 1, 2, 3 nagamit gyud ta ani og PowerPoint, maningkamot gyud ta to create, to design our PowerPoint nga ato pa nang pabutangan og lukso-lukso just to engage our learners. Okay, so these are the common delivery of lessons. Now, when we are going to shift from the traditional way of teaching, niya moadto na dayon ta sa gitawag nato distance learning, especially the online distance learning. So ingin ani na mahitabo. Now, there are lots of file formats available that PowerPoint presentation can be converted to, but I am going to focus only og unsay magamit nato, very essential nga magamit nato nga formats. So from PowerPoint, pwede siyang ma-convert into PDF or portable document format. So this is readable by browsers. XPS. So XPS is the counterpart ni Microsoft for the PDF. So XPS stands for XML paper specification. So that is na ano na siya karon sa package ni Microsoft Windows 10 and among others. And also since then, PowerPoint can be converted to a read-only. So ug kinsay hatagan nato ani kaning gitawag nato kani PPTS or PowerPoint show. So kung kinsay hatagan nato ani, they cannot edit it. Read-only lang siya. Okay? So by which siguro there are instances nga mas ideal nga ang atong PowerPoint dili nato paeditan sa ato ang mga audience. So this is the right one. Okay, or gusto ka og in image format. Tungod kay sa pagkakaron dili naman gyud impossible ang pag-acquire of cellphone. No, anyway, not all pero to many people part na sa life nga naay cellphone and especially the smartphones nga capable of reading JPEG formats kani siya. So you can convert PowerPoint into every slide imong i-convert into a JPEG. Okay, JPEG is a picture kana gong mo gamit sa atong camera and you're going to shoot a picture. Usually the format for that is JPEG. Another thing is PowerPoint can be converted into MP4. So this MP4 is a video format. Okay, so there are a lot of video formats out there, and I am not saying that only PowerPoint can create all of this. There are lots of applications out there that can generate, that can create all of these files. But why I am using PowerPoint, it's because it's part of our subscription, the Office 365. Diba, no? So please do not get stressed with this Office 365 account. Maabot ra gyud ni nato, ha? Okay, personally ako wala pa pud ko naabtian ng Office 365 account. It's because daghan ang giatiman sa central office. So our Division of Bohol ITO, especially the ICTS ni Ma'am Dina Talan, they are doing their best to cater our needs. But only, saan dyan na, we are dependent from other offices. So, maghuwat na lang taani. And the good thing for this, no, siguro mag-una lang ko, the Office 365 is free for us teachers. Libre siya. And we can install it up to 5 devices or gadgets. Yes, 5. But make sure nga ma-install siya to the right person. If you have tablet, if you have your computer, you have your laptop, you have your cell phone, and the other cell phone, so up to 5. Kay online siya. So we can harness the power. No, we can harness the capabilities of this PowerPoint to support us in our delivery of our lessons. Okay, so in P4, there are lots of applications that can, even your camera, you can, record whatever you are doing, no, especially the DIY, the do-it-yourself para sa itong mga bata, pwede na magamit siya. Okay, and also the MP3. So let's not forget, MP3 is audio. So there are instances by which kung wala na jud tay kanang chance nga maka-create og MP4, at least we can have this MP3. Now this MP3 is an MP4 kasagaran playable ni sila sa TV. Okay, kanang TV nga mga LED nga TV. Okay. So MP3 and even MP3 players, radio, na mga radio nga mo play og MP3. Okay. So hopefully there na ay radio nga mo play og MP4. Hopefully. China, please do it for us bitaw. Okay. So ingon ni siya, that is why I am going to show you first, di ba, nag-ingon ko ganina sa ato ang contents is we are going to convert PowerPoint into several file formats, and these are the candidates for that. And among others, there are so many formats available. I'm going to show you later. Okay, so these are the common lesson formats for online distance learning. Okay. Now, let's proceed to how to print handouts in different specifications. Okay. So, siguro to some, nakaagi na taan but na siguro pa'y uban nga wala pa gyud nakaagi og how to print our slides into a handout. And there are so many specifications also available nga unsay format sa atong handouts. Okay, so I am going to have a live demonstration for this. Okay, so I am going to stop the share for a while. Okay, I am going to share another slide. Okay, so as you can see, let's assume that this is your lesson. This is my lesson in media and information language, the media language. So what I am going to do now is, say for example, for the modular. Okay, modular. So I am going to print this, So just simply click this file. Okay, our target is we're going to print handouts. Okay, file, then print. Okay. So you can, by the way, especially sa kantong ato ang mga kauban nga, they are still using, I am using Office 2019. This is part of the package given by DepEd, kauban sa mga tablets. So katong na ay mga tablets, Same ta, parehas ta ani. Okay. Now, uh, nung naay 2010, dool-dool ra ni silang interface, pangita lang na si print. Okay. In my case, I have this Microsoft Print to PDF. Pero you can change this to kanang tinuod na nga printer. So by now, wala ako gi-connect nga printer. Okay, so ako lang ni siyang i-send to Microsoft Print to PDF. Okay. Here, you can select asa nga slides imuhang ibutang. Okay, unsa nga slides ang gusto nimong i-print as handouts. So, pwede tanan, you can even print the selection sa usa ka slide, or print the current slide only, or custom range. Okay, so range meaning walay putol. So, sample from 2 to 7 or 3 to 11. So, ingon ana nga range ang pwedeng ma-print. But I would like to print all slides, okay? Para kompleto. Then, next is, these are the options, okay? By default, this is full page. So, usa ka bond paper, usa ka slide. Now, you can change. We can change this to, okay, let's have this. Okay, 4. Okay? So meaning sa usa ka papel, we can print several slides. And you can change the orientation from portrait para modako ni siya. Okay, di ba? Sayang ang space, no? So you can change that to landscape para ingon-ani na siya og forma. Okay. So that's it. So, and after that, once the set na nimo, you can click print. Okay? So I am going to give you 5 seconds to do this. So file, print, and then change this to, okay, because our target is slides. But if you would like full page slides, okay, here ta, diri ta sa full page slides. Okay. Siguro 9 is not advisable. Mura na nagmuta kadag ko Sorry. So kagagmaya di ay. Okay. So most of the times gani siya. 4. Okay, let's proceed. So aside from this, that you can print the slides, you can also print the notes. Unsa maning notes? Okay. Kung balikan niya akong issue, I am going to show you. So, in most cases, when you are going to prepare your slide, here, there kani siya nga portion sa ubos. Okay? Notes. Now, para asa maning notes, this is what we call notes pane. Para asa man eh. So, if you have important facts nga ibutang diri, especially the details of this particular slide. So, para dili nimo makalimtan so that you cannot forget it, put it here in the notes pane. Okay. Now, why should ngano man pod nga kinahanglan man tang magbutang diri? It's because, okay, please remember this always. When you are going to prepare a slide, do not overload the slide with too much text. Dili na to overload with too much text kay verbose na. So kung verbose ang imuhang presentation, kapoy mubasa. Whereas if you are presenting this, okay, bisag kana lang important ng mga points ang atong ibutang, and then the details of that ibutang sa notes pane. Okay? Anhilang ta magbutang diri ha. And the good thing for this is Microsoft PowerPoint is really powerful. It's because you can print the details of your notes. Kaning notes nimo maprintan nimo. So from time to time, you can take a glance of the notes while presenting. Okay, so here. Now, balik ta, file, then you have to print the handouts. Okay. Now, instead of you are going to print all the slides. Okay, sorry. You are going to print like this, a handout, arita sa notes pages. Kani siya, notes pages. And whatever notes nga naa din ha, okay, ato lang i-change ng no into portrait para medyo friendly tan-aw. Okay. So, pwede, no? Pananglitan. Okay, I am going to put some details here for a while. Oh. Okay. So, let us say for example, these are the details no sa akong notes. Ako na ibutang diri sa notes. Okay, so I have now here the notes for this slide 1. Okay. So, balik ko just to illustrate. And then I have here the notes for slide 1. So, it doesn't appear. Why? Wala ma-save. Okay. Because I am using live. Okay. Sige, I am going to save this and let's try. Okay, so print, then let's have the wala mo appear. Okay, my apology. Wala siya ni appear sa ako ang no. It has to do siguro kay naka-share man ko. Okay, but anyways, the notes page are still there. Makita na gid na siya. Naara na siya diha. Ari sa ubos na siya ibutang. In my case now, since I am using live maybe, okay, I have a technical problem. Dili na ko makita basta kay ang notes na diri. Now the other way or the other format when we are going to print our handouts is the outline. Okay. So the outline is okay. Nani lang siya. So diara ang notes sa ubos ning gawas. Diya sa ika-24. So outline lang siya nga format. Okay, and after that you can print it to PDF and so on. Okay? So if you have questions and clarifications, please put it on the comment section sa ato ang page so that we can answer your questions later. Okay, so that is the end of my first topic, which is to print our PowerPoint slides and handouts or notes into different specifications. Okay, so I am going to proceed now to the next topic, which is the file formats that are supported now in PowerPoint. So how are we going to save this into a different format? Okay, so still, I am going to use this slides. So simply, now Microsoft PowerPoint, we call it data compatibility or the file compatibility. So we call it technically export. We are going to export everything here into another file format. So we're going to click file here, kani siya. Okay, file. So si file gid kasagaran. File, then save as. Okay, browse wherever you would like to save it. Now let us say for example, sa desktop. Okay. And here we have so many formats available here. Okay, another thing, we should be mindful also the file name. So the name should depict what is the content of your file. Ayaw mo anang presentation 1, presentation 2, and so on. Document 1, document 2. So, matagbaw ta na og tan-aw unsa kay content ani. Pero if we name this correctly, ug unsay content mo atong ibutang din sa file name, in a brief and concise manner lang pod. Ayaw nang the whole content so atong ibutang din no. Okay, so just like this one, media language PowerPoint. Okay, specify jud nga PowerPoint. So The save as type here, okay? So we have several formats. Okay, this is for yes, that's true. Maglahi ang ato ang formats here, especially if you are using the earlier versions of Microsoft Office PowerPoint. Now, I am going to put emphasis on the PDF. Okay, I mentioned a while ago that we can save this into a PDF format. So what will happen to the PDF? Okay, so it is a read-only. I know we are very familiar with PDF because it's been around. No, PDF files, it's been circulating over the internet, especially sharing some notes, memo, even the memo nga naa sa ato ang SDO ball that is using PDF. Okay, so PDF no, or portable document format, and then another is this. Now the default is PowerPoint presentation. So what is this default PowerPoint presentation? Okay, the extension for this is PPTX. Okay, so PPTX is used since 2007. Okay, so Office 2007. Now we have, what is this PowerPoint macro-enabled presentation? Now, in some programmers, you can embed a bit of programming in this PowerPoint. We call it automation and termed as macro in Microsoft Office. So, naa siya automation nga code. Now we call it macro. Okay, so you can save also your file into a presentation again. So, no, editable na siya. PowerPoint 97 to 2003, PDF to portable document format. XPS is duha ni ka version as of now na IOXPS, and XPS is supported by PowerPoint Office 2019. So XPS document or the XML paper specification document. So XPS can be read also with XPS readers. PowerPoint template. Okay, template is somewhat a structure, walay sulod. You can save your, og na kay mga modifications. And then template gihapon pero na ay macro. Okay, Office theme, PowerPoint show. Okay, so this PowerPoint show is the read-only copy. Okay, again, read-only copy lang din siya sa inyong presentation. So whoever inyong padadaan ani, dili na siya ka-edit, but they can still show it, no? Just like the normal PowerPoint slideshow. Okay, and so on, and then add-ins. I will not mention all of them. Okay, MP4 video here. So if you notice, duha ka buok ning video format nga available diri, no? You have the MP4. MP4 is for Adobe, and Windows Media Video, mao ni siya available sa earlier versions. Okay, so later during our hands-on, kadtong na ay Office 2010, so kani nga video format ang ato magamit. And don't worry, you can still convert that Windows Media Video into an MP4. So there are lots of applications there that can convert videos in several formats. Naaragid na siya. Okay? And then this is graphics, JPEG, common. Okay, JPEG nga file interchange format. Okay, so and also we have the tag image file format, PowerPoint picture presentation. So unsa man ning PowerPoint picture presentation? The PowerPoint picture presentation is that everything, including the text, the animations, will become flat. Yeah. Picture na gyud siya. Yan ang tapukon tanan as one image file. Pero naka-slides good gihapon. And that is for PowerPoint picture presentation. And among others, if you would like to explore, depende sa inyong need. Okay, so for the MP4, if you are going to save this into an MP4, okay, Microsoft PowerPoint will give extra. So we'll adjust the time from the transition, especially if wala gibutangan og specifications. Unsa man yung transition? Okay, transition is the way the current slide to transfer to another slide or to move to the next slide. So naabito na yung mga modim ang light. Okay, I'm going to show you para ani. So sa transitions na to here, if you notice, okay, so we have just like the fade, okay, and something like that. From here to the next, so fade lang siya or you can push. Okay. So with this nga transitions, Microsoft PowerPoint will automatically program it for us. Pero sometimes if you don't like the timing, so and abang gusto gyud mo mas dali siya, you can change here the advanced slide. No, change. Anyway, we can tackle this later. So you can manipulate this on mouse click or after a given duration. So this is in millisecond, second, and minute. Okay. Ay lang sa ng hour. Dili na sa no, wow, dugaya na kayo kung hour atong gamiton. Okay? So ingana ang slide transitions. Now, again, if you are going to save this into a different format, so simply kani siya save as type and you can convert them according to this, a wide array of options that Microsoft PowerPoint presentation made available for us to support us in our delivery of our lessons. Okay, so if you would like to have this in P4, okay, tika mo na lang mo ay mag-explore din ha. Basta ang output ani is that in P4. And it takes time to convert, to save your file into different format. Depende sa gidaghanon sa inyong slides. Okay. So that's it. So these are the most file formats that are supported in PowerPoint. Okay. Wow, dali ara no. So I am done with the naa pa ba nagamit na to og Office 95 or Office 97? I hope not. Wala na no. So hopefully 2010 na ta karon. Anyway, there are lots of options to install them. Available na sila sa market. You can ask mga tindahan sa malls nga nagtinda og IT, ICT products or mga computers for the installers. Okay. So I am going to close this now and let's proceed to the next topic, which is we are going to record a slideshow with narration and slide timings. Okay. For a while, I am going to change my... Okay, so we are done with this how to print handouts in different specifications, and also we are done with saving the PowerPoint slides in different file formats. So we are done with this. Okay. Wow. So congratulations. Pero sa uban, this is just a review. Okay. So thank you so much for listening, for for attending, for the review of this, how to save the PowerPoint slides in different file formats. Okay. So next is I am going to proceed to the recording a lesson voiceover using narration. Okay. So inani ang scenario. Usually as teacher, lagi daw sa center and we are going to do the instructions. We are going to manage the classroom. No, of course with our voice. We're using our voice for that. Now, so because of the demand of time, tungod sa crisis na to karon, so distance learning naman gyud ka. And since we have the capability, I should say capability, kinaa man gyud tay available nga mga equipment, nga maka-record ta, maka-create ta og materials by which kung dili man ganing equivalent, at least duol-duol, na siya sa mga 90 to 95% nga duol-duol sa real setting nato sa una nga face-to-face. So, instead of giving our students the plain text instruction, so siguro from time to time we can excite them kay ang atong mga students ba kay ma-excite ba pud makakita nato, or makadungog nato. And even by now, siguro no sa social media there are so many students nga mo hello gyapon nato, mo tap nato, no? Okay? Mao man jud na as teachers. Mobalik man jud ang students nato. So, sige, istorya. Okay, daghan po kay sir. Sorry for that. No, I am too wordy. Now, recording lesson no as a voiceover is possible gud ni with PowerPoint. This is really really possible. Okay. So, how? I am going to show you. So first, let us familiarize or review the technical terms. Okay, so what are the technical terms that we encounter? So our choices are narration, record, slideshow, timing, and slide. Okay, so please make a wild guess. Bitaw, I know you are very familiar with this. So perfect, yun teachers ba yata? Okay, so it is a presentation of a series of still images on a projection screen or electronic display device, typically in prearranged sequence. So the answer is slideshow. Okay, next. That's correct. Wow, okay. Perfect jud niya. It is the use of a written or spoken commentary to convey a story to an audience. The answer is correct. That's right. Narration. Okay. So, it is a single page of presentation. What do you call this? Is it record, timing, or slide? Correct again. Wow, perfect. Bitaw, perfect jud mo kayo. So the answer is slide. Okay. Now, to keep a permanent account of facts or events by writing them down, filming them, storing them in a computer, etc. Is it timing or record? Yeah, that's correct. It's record. So the last one is wala na ilain. So a particular point of period of time when something happens or ends, and that is the right timing. Okay, timing. Okay, so these are some of the technical terms: the slideshow, narration, slide, record, and timing nga ma-encounter nato all throughout sa MS PowerPoint. Okay, thank you. So let's proceed to the next. Now, record a slideshow with narration and slide timing. So narrations and timings enhance a web-based or self-running slideshow. So why should we emphasize web-based? Yan, web-based man siya. Okay, so web-based is because we're talking about online distance learning. Okay, so in the format that is friendly to the web, and that is MP4, PDF. Pero we cannot embed audio with PDF with this no sa ato ang pag-save sa PowerPoint. Okay. So you can record your PowerPoint presentation and capture narration, slide timings, and ink gestures. Okay. This capture narrations, first and foremost, we need no kung mahimo laptop itong gamiton ani, okay, we can record this. Now, for those who are using Microsoft Office 365 for mobile version, so you need to download it, and as much as possible siguro add to ta sa laptop because mas friendly siya kayo sa laptop, especially kung mag-record ta og narrations. Okay, so manginhanglan ta og headset for this. Slide timings is the correct timing, how long your slide will stay sa screen. Okay, so we can set that. And the ink gestures, just like, okay, I'm going to show you here. These are the ink gestures. I am going to use pen, okay, the laser. So I am going to use the laser or something like that. Okay, and I am going to use the pen, the highlighter, and I can change the colors here. Okay, so that's it. So di lang ko magamit. Sige, it's okay. Di lang ko magamit og highlighter og pen. So next is, after you have made the recording, it's like any other presentation that you can be played for you or your audience in a slideshow, or you can save the presentation as a video file. So aside from you can save it as PowerPoint, no, as is, PPTX lang yun siya, you can save it as a read-only. Okay, I repeat, read-only lang siya. Okay, so read-only lang siya nga PowerPoint presentation, and that is what we call slideshow. Or you can save the presentation as a video file because we're talking about audio and video here. So here we go. Okay, let's have a live demo. Okay, so again, I am going to use the media language. Okay, this presentation. So what we are going to do with this is that, okay, again, please, dili ma-stress kadtong na ay mga versions nga naa sa lower, especially the Office. No? Anyway, this is available to MS Office 2010 pataas. So 2010, 2013, 2016, 2019, and Office 365. This is available. Pero sa Office 365 dapat downloaded, no, fully installed ang application. Dili tong mobile. Okay, dili tong online. So first and foremost, we are going to, no, if you are using the Office 2019, you are going to activate the tab. This is what we call tabs. Okay, wow, slang. Okay, so simply right-click, kani ari dapita, right-click, customize the ribbon, kani siya, and then here, pangitaa ang recording. So these are the popular commands. So pangita ang recording here, i-check na siya para mo appear na dito sa ato ang tabs, and click OK. So if you notice, naana si recording here. Okay. So unsay sunod na tong buhaton is we are going to record. So we need to decide unsa may format nga gusto nato. Is it just really audio or with video? So we have options. Now, if you are going to record it, no, here, so we have two options. Are we going to record the slideshow from the current slide or from the beginning? So obviously, no, very obvious. Kung current slide, kani siya. Kung beginning, gikan sa sinugdanan. Okay, so let's choose from the beginning. Okay. So this is now the interface, no, ni Office 2019 and also ni Office 365 for recording and audio. Okay. Now, if you notice here sa ubos, if you would like nga naa kay video, turn on. But in my case, I cannot turn this on. It's because I am using the video, okay, sa Zoom. So, sagdi lang. Anyway, naaraman ni siya. Okay, so anhin ni siya mo display diri dapita. Okay, to illustrate, sige, I am going to turn off my video, sorry. So stop video, okay. So turn on, okay, here. So let's try to know, no, okay, let's get to know the interface of, no, sometimes we call it recording studio for Microsoft PowerPoint. Okay. So when you click this record, that will wait for 3. No, mag-countdown siya 3 to start the recording. So,
Sir Jimboy,
yes, sir.
to answer, naka-full screen session, wala makita ang additional options. Screenshot lang siguro, sir.
Okay, okay, sir. So, for a while, sir. Kani siya, sir.
Yes, sir. Okay na.
Okay. Okay, sorry for that. So, technicalities. Okay. So, here, you have to click this record to start the recording. This is the stop and also this is toggle. Once you are recording, mahimo ni siyang pause. So, you can click the replay later after recording kung okay na ba ka sa imong recording. And then, here, no, sometimes funny paminahon pero no, they term it as idiot board. Okay, so you can read now here. Kung say gusto nimong ibutang, especially if kanabang there are really important scripts that you would like your audience will know. So here, this is what we call idiot board daw. Pero notes ni siya technically ni Microsoft PowerPoint. And here, this is the button to clear the existing recordings. This is if ever you have another camera. Okay? So by default, nagkuha siya camera ni laptop and also the audio. Okay, so these are the navigation buttons. This is the previous and this is for the next slide. So here at the bottom, as you progress, kani siya sa current slide, kani sa totality sa imuhang records. So nag-record man ka from slide 1 to 25. So kani overall na siya nga timing. It's because sometimes, no, again, matud pa sa ni Sir Mark C, when we are going to record a video, dapat dili siya mulapas. Ana gid sa 4 to 6 minutes nga engagement. Beyond that, mawala na ang engagement sa ato ang audience, especially sa ato mga students. Okay, so these are the ink gestures here. This is the audio. You can turn off the audio and you can turn it on again. Okay, and also this is the camera. So you have to decide, kinahanglan mo gyud na ay video nako or audio lang. No, depende na sa need na to. Okay? So it's up to us anyway, lahi-lahi tag needs sa ato ang pag-record as long as we know nga these things are available here and this is also the preview. So pwede na tog ma-off pero naka-on na siya ang camera. Padayon nagyapon na siya og record. Okay. So once we are going to click this, no, record, okay, makita ninyo ang timer that will give us enough time to prepare. Okay. So sample, the way the meaning is made using the conventions of the particular medium of the type of media product, a broader category allowing the candidate to write about elements of semiotics, genre, narrative, design, structure. Okay, then stop. Okay, so here, now, basin na tingnan mo ha. I am reading the notes. Makita mo siguro ninyo, no? I am reading the notes. So as if I am delivering my lesson or instruction. Okay. So once we are done with this, we can click now at pwede na itong humano na ni siya. Okay. So here we go. Era. Okay. So, ingunani na siya, diri dapita is this is now the video. Okay, we choose to have video. Ang video is composed of picture man og audio. Now, if you don't like nga madung makita ni siya, pwede na ibutang nimo outside here. Okay, so take note, this is sa imong slide, kani ra gyud siya may makita. Now we call it backstage. Kani backstage na siya. Pero madungga na siya. Okay. Or if you would like for your introductory nga mag-record ka og video, pwede nimo padakuon. Okay. So something like that. Or if you have decided nga okay, dili lang ko ana niya. So pwede ra gihapon na siyang pabalikon atong pagamay. Anhi ibutang dire or wherever you would like. Here or here or here, depende lang. You can move it. Okay. So the best thing with this is that we need to set the playback. Kani siya, playback. So, this is to set how this video behaves when you are going to save it into another file format, especially the video. So, here, good thing this is automatically. But if ever you have a sequence, so pwede na nimong gamiton og on-click or in-click sequence. So sa may kalainan ani, no, Microsoft PowerPoint iyahan nang i-order og kinsay una nimong gibutangan og on-click nga sequence. So first, second, third, okay na siya in-click or when click, so meaning dapat mo click ko ani niya. Ayha pa na siya mo play. Okay? Or if you would like, as you progress from one slide to another, imo siyang i-automatic and that video will be played automatically. Okay. So, arita sa timing. Now, sa timing sa taon na, arita sa transitions, and then here. So, if you notice, nabutangan na siya og check, ganina wala na i-check. And 21.14 seconds. So, This 21 seconds nga, iyang gihatag nga time is naapagid na extra. Okay, na extra na siya so that dili ingnan nakapaspas ang pag-shift from one slide to the other. From first slide to the second slide. Okay. So, inani siya. Now, next to that is, the question is PowerPoint can do basic video editing? The answer is yes. Okay. Sorry, nawa akong video. Okay, so nara. Now, the answer is yes. PowerPoint can do basic video editing. Okay, so say for example, kani siya. Okay, this video is na a portion. Some portions of this video are really unwanted. Okay, so what we're going to do is click lang ta sa playback, here, playback, and you have here trim video. So, okay. Now, you are going to play and of course, you are going to locate where or which portion of the video is not, not or unwanted or you are going to cut. So, say for example, I am going to start here and here. Okay, and then click OK, and PowerPoint will make sure will do that nga kadturang trimmed nga video mo ay mo gawas dire. Okay, so wow, so powerful. Now after that, we are going to save this into a format nga playable online, and that is the MP4. So areta dire, file, then save as, then browse. Okay, just to show you. Okay, akong dakon lang ni siya. So for illustration purposes, akong dakon eh. Okay. And then file, save as, browse wherever you would like to save that. Okay, ari ko sa videos, and then change this to impeg4. Okay, make sure ha, impeg4 video. Okay, kung i-video na to siya. Then, save. So, the indicator here, it takes time to save the video. So, I am going to make this short. Okay. Dilito na ko nang walay labot sa as of the moment. Okay. So, file, save as, browse, then change this. Don't forget to change this to MP4, impeg4. Okay. Then save it to the videos and save. Okay. So, medyo it takes time to save the video. And also, make sure that you have enough disk space in your laptop or computer so that the saving would be successful. Okay. So next to this is I am going to tackle how are we going to clear. Okay, so it's done. Now, I am going to stop sharing for a while, and I am going to locate the file. I am going to show you. Okay. Okay, so for a while, I am going to set up the video. Okay, I'm going to share that. So, okay. So my computer will not permit me to share the video. Okay. Sige lang. It's not here. Okay. So the output for that is MP4 file. Okay, so it can be viewed there sa inyong no, sa inyong folders. Okay, so sorry I cannot share to you the player as of the moment. Okay, so anyway, after saving this in P4 na to siya, and okay, I can share not the video but I can share to you the folder. Okay, sige. I can share to you the folder. So mo na ni siya ang output ganina. Sorry, I cannot play this. So ingon ani siya. This is now video format. Okay. So sorry, pas-pas kay transitioning. Okay. So next to that is if we have recordings here now, the question now is what if I would like to re-record? Mag-record og balik, sir. Yes, pwede. So Microsoft PowerPoint will manage, no, will handle all our recordings slide by slide. So meaning at the middle, probably you are done recording everything here, tanang slides until the end. But here in this slide, you need to record it again. So yes, the others are not affected and kanilang siya. No? The best na akong ika-advise ninyo is that you are going to re-record na lang. Ayaw mo pang delete o unless necessary nga mag-clear yun mo tanan nga recordings. Pero if you are going, no, there are portions in your slides that you don't like, so you would like to re-record it. Okay, so or record it again. Just simply go to the slide and okay. Ari mo diri sa recording, then record from the current slide. And there you go. Anha lang mo din ha mag-record. And the other recordings will not be, sorry, dili na po makita sa inyo ha. Okay, so the other recordings will not be affected by the change. Okay, so that is how you're going to clear. Now, using the recording, no, I am using ganina the file save as. Okay. But here, for the recording tab, you can use this now, save as show or export to video. Okay. So when we are going to export this to video, for the lower versions, yes, you have this, create a video, available ni siya sa 2010. And is it no, holistic create audio, but create video, but the format is WMV or Windows Media Video, okay, for the earlier version. So just simply create the video and there you go. So you can have now your playable presentation with, of course, with your interaction, with your instructions nga ma-feel po sa atong students, especially atong i-greet atong students. Hello students, hi, good morning. No, di ba? Lahi na pod ang ambience kay narabe sa balay Kalingaw. Okay, so this MP4 can be transported also through the share it sa atong cell phones. Pwede atong i-save, no, katong giingon ni Sir Ina, that we can save that to the flash drives and share it to our students. So pwede ra gyud siya possible. But I am not saying exclusive gyud nga magama ta tanan natong narration sa PowerPoint. There are a lot of tools out there nga pwedeng magamit na to. So again, I am the SDO Bohol ICT Task Force for Online Platform is recommending this. It's because we have no issue with regards to copyright, especially the license issue. Okay, the central office is providing us the license for this software, the Office 365. Okay, so that's it. So I am going to proceed now with the some tips in recording. Okay, so with your questions, hopefully now I covered the critical, the vital part of this recording is slideshow with narration and timings. Okay. Anyway, nadyo ko nakalimutan, sorry. Now, with our video ganina, okay, ni siya. With our video, kani siya nga video, whether audio or video, we can save this, no? Not as the whole slide, but kanilang siya as media. So we can change this, no? Save as media. Kani siya. Okay. Wow, daghan capabilities, eh, no? Now, if this is a video format, okay? If this is a video format, so the save as type is media file. The media file is MP4. Just change the name. That means kaninga video will be saved as MP4, not the totality of the slides as MP4. Kanilang siya. Okay, kanilang nga video. Or if that is audio, okay, if that is audio, so the current format for the saved media as is MP3. Kani siya. MP3 ang format. Okay. So, okay. I think mas magamit ni siya sa kaning taga grade 1 to 3, kindergarten 1 to 3, especially kanang mga binisaya nga mga short story. Sige, I am going to show you something. For that, application sa mga taga lower. I have here now courtesy of the LRMD headed by, of course, Dr. Ironico. Hi, ma'am. Good morning. So, this is written by, okay, I think this is familiar to grade 1, no? Mga short stories. Okay. So, courtesy of Sir Pablito Pitaliar, and also they are the, no, anyway, this is not yet done. So, naay mga official versions, ani kani ako is unofficial version. So, just like this one, we can do a voiceover for this. And we can have also our video here. No? So, kanang with emotions and everything. So, we can record, no? Simply ara kita sa recording. Okay? So, adto ta sa recording and here, recording and record a narration, record an audio, or record a video. Okay, diba? So we can save this as MP4 and distribute it to our pupils and they can view it sa ilahang TV. So ang interaction, wow. Okay, level up kayo. So that's it. So I am going to proceed now since daghan pa tatag pwedeng istoryahon regarding this, pero since our time is limited, so I am now going to proceed to the next part of my topic. Okay, so that's it. Okay, so recording tips. Recordings are added to the presentation on a per slide basis. So if you want to change the recording, you only have to re-record affected slides. Okay, ako na nangingon ganina. Next is PowerPoint doesn't record audio or video during transitions between slides. So don't speak while advancing to the slide. Anyway, naamay timer 3, 2, 1. Okay. So include a brief buffer of silence at the beginning and at the end of the slide. So before you're going to start, 3, 2, 1, then hatagi sa og pause gamay and then ay pa ka mag-start og record. And also adto sa tumoy. Okay? So hatagi sa before you're going to stop the recording. So you can't record narration in PowerPoint for the web. Okay, klaro? So use a desktop version of PowerPoint to record your narration. Okay, desktop. So we are going to install that sa desktop. You can adjust and edit the size of video and ink in Edit View. Okay, if it's possible that your audience may use PowerPoint for the web to experience the recording, use the transitions that are supported by PowerPoint. If ever lang, PowerPoint ragihapon siya nga slides imong ihatag. Okay, pero kung converted na siya, so walay problema. Only kung you are going to share this as is, PPTX gihapon siya. So, especially if mugamit sila for the web, so use this kani sila nga mga transitions. Okay. So presentation recording works best with touchscreen. Okay, sige pangandoyon ana to. So PCs that have a web camera, use video preview to make sure everything is set up correctly before recording. Then for slides that you want to record gestures such as ink, make multiple copies of the slides so that you can easily record multiple takes. Then delete the extra new slides when you are done. Actually, you can right-click diri sa katong sa left side, no, sa katong tanan gi-display na to ang mga slides. You can right-click the slide and hit duplicate. So you can have a duplicate so that dili na mo magkalingaw og repeat if ever kay kanding gestures usahay dili mo tunong. Okay? So magkagubot, magkampat ning imong slide. So at least you have extra copy and re-record it again. Okay. So for higher quality, use external web camera and microphone. Well, panganduyon na to. Pero this is just a piece of advice. So as soon as you finish your first slide recording, play it back. Now, this is the time to benchmark whether acceptable ba siya or dili. Okay. Now, audio recording in earlier versions is something like this. Ari gihapon mo sa slideshow, makitaan siya. I start from the beginning, start from the current slide. Okay, next to that is start recording. You have this now. Okay, select what you want to record, slide and animation timing, or narrations and laser pointer. So start recording. Once nag-record na ka, inani ang forma. This is to next, this is to pause. Okay, and after that, when you are going to click pause, so mo ni siya and the same, pero audio lang gid siya sa lower versions. Okay? So, that ends my topic with the record a slideshow with narration and timing. So, I hope I give enough details of my presentation. So, the last topic that I am going to tackle is to record your screen in PowerPoint. Okay? So, now, there are instances now that we are giving instructions with this recording a do-it-yourself video using screen recording. Sometimes, there are specifications sa atoang computer that we would like our students to follow. Pero sometimes, our instructions, kay maulagi na instructions nga ihatag and sometimes, naay mga details or portions sa instructions nga dili makuha sa atoang mga audiences or intended nga mga recipients. So, that is why, if ever, if necessary, especially kanang mga formats sa research documents, what else? Sa ICT nga part, that you are going to illustrate on how to, kanang mga how to bitaw, mga do-it-yourself, how to man na siya. So, how to create a folder, how to rename a folder. So, we can record our screen sa atong desktop. Okay? And sad to say, lower versions, only Office 365 and kanang 2016 na ay version sa 2016 nga available ang kaning screen recording. Pero dili siya available sa uban, sorry. So adto sa lower version pero ay lang mo og ka-stress ha. Anyway, that is not part sa output nga akong pangayoon today. So ang ahoang pangayoon karon is kadto lang narration, bahalag walay video. So pwedeng audio, pwedeng naay video, pwede rin siya. Okay. So 2016 na ay available kadtong na ay mga updates and 2019 in Office 365. Yes, this is very available to Office 2019 and Office 365. Okay? So base next week na atong Office 365 account. So let's pray para mahuman na. Okay. So you can record your computer screen and other related audio and then embed it in your PowerPoint slide, or you can save it as a separate file. So make sure there's enough disk space on your local drive to record and save your screen recording. It's because kaning recording nato is naa siya video, naa pagyoy audio. Okay. So now, to record and listen to audio associated with your screen recording, you'll need a sound card, microphone, and speaker. So, laptop, package na siya. Okay, so let's have the live demo. So, ganina, narration. Narration to siya. Karon, we are going to illustrate something sa ato ang computer nga atong i-demonstrate para sundon sa atong mga bata. Okay, so I have here a scenario. So, asa man dapita ha. Depende lang ha, ay lang mo kalabad ani, ay mo ka-stress ani. Ako lang nang ipakita siya as an option if ever kanang pwede na to siyang magamit. So if this is not applicable to us, so don't worry. Maybe later, maybe not now, maybe next time. Now we can remember, yes, I need to record my screen. And by the way, your cell phone are capable of screen recording also. Okay, so tanawa lang na sa inyong cellphone na dihay S capture. Okay, so say for example, for the margins, pagination, and headings. Okay, so these are the general format. Okay, mo ni gusto na to nga format. So use A4 paper size, set the top, bottom, and side margins of your paper at 1 inch. Use double space text throughout your paper. So we are instructing our students nga for your term paper or reactions or whatever. So use A4 size paper, set the top, bottom, and side margins of your paper at 1 inch. Use double. Now, instead of giving this instruction, we can create a video clip to demonstrate this specifications. Okay? So let's have a live demo. Okay, I'm going to stop. And okay, I am going to for a while. Okay. So first is now our base here. Ang atong base ani is the PowerPoint. We need a new PowerPoint presentation. Okay? So pag-uta, and then atong insert din ang ato ang recording. So asa mata mag-start? Where do we begin? So here. Okay, here's the recording. So from here, you have screen recording kani siya. Again, dili ma-stress ang lower versions. It's because this is not yet available. So here is the screen recording. So click the screen recording. Okay, this is the display. Now, we need to select the audio is turned on, the record pointer. Sir Inad, am I showing the right screen?
Sir.
Sir?
Wala, sir. Napaka sa main page sa PowerPoint.
Okay. Sige. So, for a while, okay. I am going to select. That's it. So, okay. I am going to share the Word document. So, ano ni siya gamiton sa Word document? Sakto na?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you, sir. So, what I am going to do is, this is what we called, makita ra ba, kani? Sir Nad, sorry. Makita ra ba ni sir? Kaning doc na to, sir? Okay. So, you have here the record. Okay. So, what we're going to do is, ganina sa PowerPoint, when you are going to click the screen recording, mangita ta og window nga atong i-record. So our screen, so mato akong gi-select ni select area, akong gi-select ang the whole kani siya. And then whatever ang naa sa screen will be recorded. Tanan ha, tanan nga naa sa screen including this, kani siya, including this. Okay. So once we are going to start the recording, okay? So here we go. Now we are going to format according to the paper size. Okay, so assuming ako may mukhatag instruction. Okay, class, what you are going to do when you are going to change the paper size to A4 is to click the layout, then proceed to click the size and look for the A4. Okay. Next to that is go back to the proceed to the margins, and the margin should be 1. Okay. So the normal is just right 1 1 1 1. Okay. Then for the paragraph here, you can see the paragraph. Dapat ang atuang line spacing is double. Okay, so click double here. Okay, again, paragraph, click this kani siya, kani nga gamay nga button. This is the expand button. And then proceed to the line spacing, change that to double. Then don't forget to click OK. And then after that, change the font. Okay, go back to home. Change the font to Times New, no, Arial. And then the size to 11. Okay. So for the headings, you are going to, let us say, for example, introduction. So once you are going to format this heading into bold, here, just click here and change the size to 1 step higher. And for the subsections, just simply, let us say, for example, introduction 1.1. So change this format to 11, here, 11, and just make it full. Now for the content, okay, for the content, manguha raman ko og random dire. Now for the general content, so change this to 11 and then dili siya bold. Okay? So the margins is here and change this to justified. So double line space. So that is how you are going to format your document. Okay? So nasabtan ba? Okay. So you may start now. Okay, so here's the doc. Okay. Ato na siyang i-click diri sa ibabaw, then that should stop. Okay, akong klarohon ha. Now, while nagkuting ko ani, actually, I am assuming that I am the teacher who is giving the instruction. So, I am recording my screen. Okay, so once I am done, adto na ko ni PowerPoint. Okay, so mubalik ko ni PowerPoint, by which dito ko nagsugod, di ba? Okay, here we go. So again, as I have mentioned, screen recording will record everything. If you notice na akong dagway dire, na si you are screen sharing, stop share, and so on. And here's the video. Okay, Aisa, I am going to share the okay ra, walay audio, Aisa. Stop sa share balik. Here and share the audio. Okay. So I am giving instructions for this. No? Naghatag ako instruction for how to format. Format no, according to the paper size. Okay, so assuming ako may mukhatag instruction. Okay, class, what you are going to do when you are going to change the paper size to A4 is to click the layout, then proceed to click the size and look for the A4. Okay. Next to that is go back to, okay, so much for that. So now this is a video that captures our screen. So okay. Now for those who are watching, online streaming and using their screen and with video ari sa ubos, especially sa mga ML, so naagi na siya. Okay, pwede rin gamiton na to. But there are other applications out there nga pwedeng gamiton. Okay? So pwede kita mag-screen record and, make use of it for our instructional delivery. Okay, so just the same with the other video, you can change, you can save this media as a separate, as an independent MP4 file, just like what I did sa media language. The default format for this now, when saving a video, save media as is MP4. For the audio, it's MP3. Okay? So I think MP4 and MP3 are very familiar to all of us. Okay, so save that and there you go. Now, with this, a very short and simple video clip can illustrate a lot to our students. Kaysa mag-visualize sila unsa may gipasabot ni ma'am ani sa instruction, because sometimes ang instructions nga textual may differ depende sa kaning level, depende sa pag-interpret sa bata. Okay, so that's it. Now you can record as much as you would like. Pwede na nimong i-save, and Also for the kindergarten, if you are recording an audio, pwede ra gyud siya. Ato ra siyang no hala ning diliton siya. Adton lang ko sa taga no. Okay. So, you can record no pananglitan mo ingon ka og phonics for no kanang sa reading. So, pwede rin siya how to pronounce this. Unya, butangan ninyo, you can do the audio recording. Unya, ma-organize na to siya. Depende sa slides. And then, pwede na to siyang ma-save one at a time as MP3. So, pwede rin siya. So, explore lang ta more about this. Okay? So, that ends my topic about recording our screen in PowerPoint. So PowerPoint really is a very powerful tool for us. Kay libre ra gyud siya naara and available, pwede ra, friendly ra ni Windows and so on. Okay, so I am going to go back to my slide. Okay. So that's it. So yung nadto lang siya, use Arial and so on. Okay, instead of giving this instruction, so why not illustrate it as long as nara sa screens atong desktop ha. So if ever, if you would like to have another DIY nga video na kanang pananglitan nagluto mo og cake, so videohin na lang na siya, no, using your cell phone. Okay, kaysa mo gamit pa mo og PowerPoint para lang yun mag no, that's complicated. So please no, let's not make it complicated. No nga kanang unsa ra applicable mo atong gamiton. Okay? So again, we are not enforcing to really use this Microsoft PowerPoint no exclusively, but we are giving this as an option for the delivery of our lessons. Okay? So especially for the distance learning and the online distance learning. Okay, so I am going to proceed now with the required output. Okay, ayaw mo ka-stress ha. So, the required output is, no, aside from the given quiz by the team, no, the SDO Bohol Task Force for ICT on online platform. So, aside from the quiz, you are going to attach a video, no, or not really video but a voiceover lang, MP3 will do if you would like to have it an audio. Okay, so mo ni siya, mura ni siya og this is what we call DI, differentiated instruction. So for those nga naay Office 2019 or Office 365, submit a recorded voiceover with video, okay, of a lesson. So one slide lang siguro mo ay atong recordan. Now, for those earlier versions, so dili walay camera preview ang inyuha but only audio. Okay, audio lang ha for those nagamit og Office 2010 since dili available ang video for Office 2010 nga PowerPoint. So just record one slide of your lesson and save it as a video file. Actually, sagdi lang no, there are daghan pagid kaayo nga we need to explore also using PowerPoint, pero since we have limited time, so I am going to end my session now. So I would like to say thank you, arigato gozaimasu. Thank you so much for the opportunity with you, and let's proceed to the next part of this webinar, and that is the question and answer. So hopefully I can answer all your questions with the help also of our very active chair, Sir Fernando Inad.
All right, thank you so much, Sir Jumboy. If you can just allow me to share my screen.
Okay, I am going to stop my... Okay, yes, sir.
Yeah, thank you so much, sir, for the very comprehensive topic delivery. You even covered the history, and with that, I'm pretty sure that our teachers were able to get a lot of information. Ayan lang, i-turn off imong camera, sir, ha, para imahang nang magawas diha. Okay, naguba akong camera. Okay, thank you, Kaya. No, I'm pretty sure nakakuha ang mga skills ng atong mga teacher and how they can further enrich their instructional delivery, especially for those nga mag-teach online. But I'd like to clarify, using MS PowerPoint as a tool for instructional delivery does not necessarily mean that it's solely for online delivery, because like what we mentioned before, the teacher making use of the PowerPoint can create or convert entire PowerPoint presentation into a video, and then such a video can be stored in a flash drive so that for those students who have gadgets but without connection can just play the videos over their devices. So what we're just doing here in the task force is to really provide you all the opportunities that you can possibly select from so that on your end you can decide which is better. And we actually have a lot of things to cover pa on the coming days. I hope you will be with us for the coming days. Before we proceed with the gitawag na to nga question and answer, sir, let me just say hi to the teachers in Mantalongon Elementary School, headed by Dr. Dalia Milagrosa Doltra, to Carl Angel Holbero, Ligaya Soparales, and Joyce Hales Capa Obuhan, Sir Joward and Sir Wilson Vigonte, Linjan Vincent Boyser. By the way, for Sir Boyser, kay siya nag-restream sa atong video sa DepEd Tayo Bohol Facebook and YouTube pages. Also, hello to Dusita High School and the Mabini Central Elementary School and the entire Mabini district. For you to be able to get a copy of the resources being used by Sir Jumboy, by the way, you can access it through tinyurl.com/bohwp1s2 files. So everything that he has shared is available for access on that link. Now, for your output, katong gipangutana niya or gipangayo niya ginhinang workshop output, it's not really compulsory, but if you could send your output to him, at least he will be able to give out his opinion, suggestion for improvement. So just email it to him directly at .valioso@deped.gov.ph and he will correspond with you directly. So those
Sir
are
Inad,
the points, no? Of, yes, sir.
please, in addition to sending your output to my email, so please uh, put a subject. No, the subject line should be session 2. No, pwede ra gid mo gamit ani, so BOHWP1S2. Okay, BOHWP1S2, because uh, I can also receive another emails from other people. At least I can I can read it. I can make sure that, oh, really, this email is all about my session during the webinar. Okay, thank
That,
you.
that's right. Bitaw sakto. So again, I'll totally clarify, when you're sending out your output to Sir Jimboy, please put in the subject line of your email session 2 so that he can easily segregate that email. Kay actually we are receiving a lot of emails actually, and it may be impossible for us to really segregate it if we are not using subject line naming convention. So mo lang to say, please go ahead and include the subject line on the subject line, session 2, kay para ma-filter ni Sir John Boy sa iyang end, kay para mapangitaan niya paagi o saan niya pag-address. Kaya I'm pretty sure there's going to be a lot of you who will be sharing additional info, sharing their videos for possible suggestions from our resource speaker. I'm checking actually on our pages. Murag wa kay ko nakita nga mga questions, no? Most of the things that I'm actually seeing is just shout outs nga ako makita diri dapita. But here's a very intriguing question, Sir John Boy. Question is, and I'm also not familiar with this, and I hope you can. There's a question. She has created a Canva output. Are you familiar with Canva, sir? I haven't used it, so I really don't have a background about Canva. The question is, can she or he embed the Canva exported output to PowerPoint?
Okay, so if ever the format is in MP4, sorry, I am not really using Canva. Okay, so I'm not really familiar with the file format, no. of the Canva. So maybe you can export that to a format that is friendly to PowerPoint. And just like if Canva is for uh, posters. So if there is a way to convert that into JPEG, yes, why not? JPEG can be inserted to our slides, including the videos, if ever. Okay, so anyway, there are a lot of tools online, especially the we call it file portability, that we convert this format to another format to another format. So there are a lot of online tools for that. Nga libre siya, free.
Okay.
Okay.
I actually also did my homework here. So I went ahead and checked what are the possible output no, of Canva. And accordingly, Canva outputs can be exported in PDF, PNG, JPEG, and more. So long as those formats are actually friendly to Microsoft PowerPoint, that should not be a problem. So I hope we're able to answer
Yes,
the
that's right.
question no, from one of our avid avid fan. Okay, murag wala na tay question and it's already 11:57. So, uh, let's just wait for 1 minute and see if there's a question so that kung wala na, then we can go ahead and end the stream so that I'll be able to already show the assessment link. Let's just
Okay,
check
so
here.
maybe Sir Inad, I am going to make use of the time to say thank you to Sir Dagatan and the rest of the APSS. And also, I would like to say thank you to our school principal of Lourdes National High School for letting me in here to make use of the internet, because at home really wala ko internet, minus og internet connection dito. So Ma'am Socorin, thank you so much for the opportunity to be here. And also I would like to greet also our district supervisor, Ma'am Yek. Hi Ma'am, good morning. Thank you so much. And also to our ICT coordinator, Ma'am Lulu Bungay, and the rest of the faculty and staff of the District of Panglawan, also District of President Carlos P. Garcia, which is my hometown. And I'm proud to say that I am a product of public school, Basha Elementary School. Hi, and also to Basha Elementary School teachers and alumni. Hi, and also to um, Algining National High School, my alma mater. Okay, and to Ate Joy, thank you so much, to Ma'am Chris and Ma'am Sol. Hello, Ma'am Sol. Hi. Okay, thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. And by the way, if you also have questions which we were not able to raise in our live chat, you could also include that on your email to Sir Jimboy. I'm pretty sure he's going to share it with us, no? So that we'll be able to also brainstorm the best answer that we could possibly offer to you who will be sending those queries to him. Right? It appears that we no longer have questions. So let me go ahead and proceed to the next slide, which is showing the most awaited part, and that's basically the end of session task. All right. Let me just turn off the payot ka ng background kay Saba Jamo. Okay, wait lang. Okay. Okay, so basically what is showing on your screen is the post-webinar assessment form. And like what I mentioned earlier, the link will expire tomorrow at 5 p.m. So before you take the survey, please make sure that you are ready. Okay, again, we only allow one take for this survey. The survey has 10 item questions. And then this would serve as your attendance as well. Okay, so I hope everyone was able to take note of the information showing up on screen. So again, the post-webinar assessment form is at https, or you can just go ahead and directly type in tinyurl.com/BOHWP1S2 survey. All right. So I guess that's it. We would like to thank everyone for the time being with us. I hope you were able to learn. Should you have further concerns, please always keep updated by visiting our Facebook page. We have a lot of postings there and frequently asked questions to answer any possible queries that you have for our task force. This has been Fernando. I wish you all a great day ahead, and may you have an enjoyable lunch. Thank you.